Good morning. Welcome to another episode of XJW Freedom Fighter, a channel that is devoted to exposing the lies and the doctrines of the Jehovah's Witnesses religion and the many controversies and peculiar beliefs that this organization of Jehovah's Witnesses is involved right now. Well, in the past weeks, we have heard some news regarding this. We have heard some news regarding this organization, which is very important to discuss. Which I think very important to discuss here in this channel. What I'm referring to here is the recently decided case that is wherein the Watchtower and Belgium has lost on the case because the court decided in favor of the complainant. Well, the particular case I'm referring to here is being filed against them by a former member of them which they disfellowship from their religion. And the man, because of the bad effects on him that is being brought upon by that disfellowshipping action that his religion has done to him, has sought the help of a secular court there in Ghent, Belgium, to rectify the matters or to compensate him because of the damages he has incurred from that disfellowshipping action they have made of him. Well, this is the first time that a member or a former member of the Jehovah's Witnesses religion has filed a case against the religion because of disfellowshipping him. And maybe this is the first time we have heard that a person of a religion has sought the help of a secular court to rectify or to seek justice for himself, because generally the members of a former religion does not care if he has been disciplined by his church, which many religions call it discipline, or the Catholic Church call it excommunication, or in other religions they call it disfellowshipping, like the Jehovah's Witnesses use the term. So this is very important, and maybe those who do not know how the action of disfellowshipping affects the former member of Jehovah's Witnesses is wondering why a former Jehovah's Witness member has to file a court case against his former religion. Well, regarding that matter, I want you to watch my past video regarding this matter, and it is entitled how the Jehovah's Witnesses expelled or dispose their former members. And in that video, I have discussed the bad effects that this kind of action of the Jehovah's Witnesses is doing to their former members. So this man in the district or city of Ghent in Belgium has filed a case, and he has won he won that case against the Watchtower or the Religion of Jehovah's Witnesses. So if you have also watched my one of my past video, which is entitled the Jehovah's Witnesses lost in a court in Sweden, a Supreme Court in Sweden, wherein the complainant there is the Watchtower of Association of Jehovah's Witnesses in Sweden against what they call a libelous comment of a psychologist there, which has commented on this issue, the expulsion or disfellowshipping and shunning that the Jehovah's Witnesses is doing to their members whenever that particular member does not conform to their set of standards, or that they do not want to be a member anymore, how they treat their former members. But in that case, the Watchtower has lost to the Supreme Court of Sweden. So this is yet another defeat of the religion, the Watchtower, of the Jehovah's Witnesses and the Watchtower, regarding this issue of disfellowshipping and shunning their former members. So personally, I was not against a church or any form of church discipline that came from the administration or leadership of a religion, because its organization, whether it be political, business, or social, religious, should have their rules and should enforce their rules so that it will be organized and it will adhere to the good, for the common good of all their members. But then again, the way that the Jehovah's Witnesses is treating their former members whenever they expose them is not only libelous but very detrimental, not only to the social but especially on the mental well-being of their members. That this is the very reason why, and the organization of the Jehovah's Witnesses and the religion, though many of their members has already know it for themselves that the religion is not the true religion as they believe it when they entered the religion, they are afraid. They decided to stay inside the religion because they are afraid of the consequences that may happen, that will happen, that will eventually happen to them if ever the organization leadership has found it that they do not conform mentally to the precepts and the beliefs of this organization. That's why, that is the reason the Jehovah's Witnesses members, though they do not believe their beliefs anymore, just stay inside their organization because they do not want their closest friends, their relatives or immediate family members to shun them, because they will not be able to bear it if they happen. So that kind of treatment is very unique to the organization or the religion of Jehovah's Witnesses. That is why, maybe that is the primary reason why that district court in Gent has ruled in favor of the complainant, and the Watchtower or the Jehovah's Witnesses religion as once again defeated in that court. And another news is from Australia, wherein the religion last March 3 has released and their press statement in that country that they're now going to join the redress scheme of the Australian government to protect, compensate, to make it more bearable for the victims of child sexual abuses for the victims. If you have watched one of my videos in the past, I have already discussed this kind of topic to some extent in some of my videos, that one of the problems of the Jehovah's Witnesses organization or the Watchtower or over the world is their problem regarding the child sexual abuse cases inside their organization or inside their church, wherein they are being named as dependent in most of these cases because they have a policy which they call two-witness rule, wherein the victim of child sexual abuses is being put in a very bad light and being ostracized inside their church, while that kind of policy inside the Church of Jehovah's Witnesses is giving some protection or more leverage to roam freely and inside their organization the pedophiles or the child abusers inside the church. So we cannot blame the victims or the court to accept the files or the cases filed against them, naming them as dependent on those cases, as what has happened in many parts of the world. And one of the recent news regarding this is this one in Australia, wherein they are being forced to join the redress scheme, and their official statement regarding this action of them to join the redress scheme of Australia, they are saying that it is because it became compulsory now for them to join the redress scheme of the Australian government. Well, the $54 million question regarding this development is this: if it is true that they are protecting the children and their church, and they are promoting and they are proactive in doing that kind of protecting their children inside this church against child abuses, why is it that they should be forced by a regulation or a bill or a law in Australia to join that kind of action protecting and compensating the victims of child abuses? That is a very disturbing question that should be answered by the Watchtower organization. And by the way, regarding child sexual abuse, as I can remember months ago, I have come across an article that reported, and this is circulating in the exjw community, that reported that the case in Montana court has finally being decided against the Watchtower in favor of the complainant who has sued the Watchtower regarding this case of child sexual abuse. So, this is all for the many developments that is happening these past few months and weeks regarding this organization that is the subject of this channel, and we continue. But in spite of those bad bad reputation circulating all around the board against them, they continue to propagate their beliefs and policies to many people, and they're doing it through correspondence and through the social media, writing letters and making telephone calls, and they cannot do their former ways of propagating their religion, like house-to-house ministry or their cart witnessing activity that they are doing before the pandemic. So this is all for this video, my other viewers. May you be guided by the contents of my video, and may you realize that joining this religion is very disadvantageous for you and your family. And if you're new to this channel, please subscribe, and please share my videos to as many people as you can, so that they will be warned against this religion. Thank you and have a good day.